Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back with a new series on the channel. We're gonna title this Bring Back My LTO, and we're gonna start off with the scent of the months. So I'm gonna go back through all of the scent of the months ever produced by Scentsy, and we're gonna discuss them at length. I'll let you know about the ones that I have experienced before, that I've tried, and what ones I think should make a comeback for at least voting in Bring Back My Bar. And if you're not familiar with Scentsy and Bring Back My Bar is a biannual event that Scentsy does. Basically, they allow consultants and customers to vote back retired scents, and then they pick like the top 20, and usually they throw us an extra 5, and then we're able to purchase those scents for one particular month. Usually it's January and in July, and then they go back into the Scentsy graveyard after that. And now that we have Scentsy Club, if something does come back for Bring Back My Bar and we absolutely fall in love with it and want to be able to continue to get it, we can put it in our Scentsy Clubs, and then we'll be able to get that bar even after they retire it and put it back into the graveyard. So unfortunately for Bring Back My Bar, even though it's a great idea and Scentsy's had it, going for years, they don't allow LTOs, or at least LTOs are excluded from the voting pool because they never hit the criteria that a fragrance needs to hit to be eligible to be voted on. Usually Scentsy will put a criteria, and typically it has to be retired prior to a certain date, and they usually will let us know that date when that voting period comes up. And then it also has to be top 200 in its sales for its existence when it was an available scent. Now, because LTOs are a very short-lived collection, a lot of those fragrances don't get enough sales to outbeat a catalog scent because they're in the catalog for 6 months. Sometimes, a whole year if they carry it over from spring to summer and fall to winter and vice versa. So there are a lot of scent of the months. There's a lot of LTOs, harvest collection, holiday, summer, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of fragrances that never see the light of day because they can't hit those criterias to be available to be voted on. So I definitely wanted to extend the series because right now I am still doing the catalog walkthrough series. So I'm going through all of yesteryear's Scentsy catalogs, going over the different products, the different fragrances, so that way if we see them in Bring Back My Bar voting, we could try to get these, particular ones back. But I feel like the LTOs definitely need to be talked about as well because there is a plethora of amazing, super duper great performing scents that were LTOs that we have never seen the light of day since they were available. So we're going to start off with the scent of the months because those I can readily get the information on, and I have a lot of knowledge up here stored uselessly about these ones. So we're not gonna do 2024 because those scents, I feel like they're recent. A lot of us have it in our club, or we have still leftover bars from our consultant kits. So I'm not going to go over the 2024 scent of the months. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with 2023 and then go back all the way to the beginning. So you can see these readily on the channel. I'm going to try to post one every week. So that way, within a couple of months, hopefully by the time that we vote again for Bring Back My Bar, I would have been able to go through the whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and start off with 2023. And I actually have flyers saved. I try to save at least one flyer from every scent of the month just so I have it as informational purposes, scent descriptions, things like that. I'm just weird like that. All right, so January of 2023, we had this Disney drive-in warmer and the scent of Pineapple Rose. I really enjoyed Pineapple Rose, you guys. It was a fruity scent. They put it in the fruity category, but honestly, I would consider it fruity floral because the rose note that's in Pineapple Rose is very prominent. It's not super, super heavy like in Heirloom Rose or Simply Rose or Blooming Beach, any of those other heavy rose scented bars from Scentsy. It's like a medium rose. But the top note was golden pineapple, the mid note was Meyer lemon, and the base note was blush rose. I really didn't get much lemon. There was a citrusness in it. But as you can see in the picture, this is when they started like really not letting us know everything that was in the fragrances. They used to let us know a lot more. But I really enjoyed this one. I did club it for a very short period, and then I was getting a pretty abundant amount in my stash, so then I decided to cut it in favor of other like heavy florals that I had in my club. Do I miss having it? Yes. I still have 4 in my stash, and I think I only warmed 1 bar last spring, so I think I'm good for a couple of years on Pineapple Rose. But if I definitely saw it in like a flash sale, I would totally stock up on this one because I did enjoy it. And I think if you are that type of person that likes fruity florals but do like rose, you have to like rose in order to like the Pineapple Rose. So that wasn't a bad one. The next one is Pink Coconut from February of 23. Pink Coconut you can currently get in our catalog now, but in the body line, they did not continue it on in wax. Pink Coconut, they put it in the fruity category, and it was sweet raspberry, creamy coconut, pink clay, and Tahitian vanilla. So for me, the earthy clay note kind of came off like dusty, and it also reminded me a lot of like the clay mask that you wear for your face, like Freeman's. It smelled like that. Like it smelled very spa, mineral. You know, that clay note for me was very prominent, but I know there's a lot of people that did enjoy Pink Coconut. I think it reads very well in the body care line. I just wrapped up a hand cream in Pink Coconut, and it was amazing. It lasted me months, but I think I would prefer it in body care. I wouldn't want it necessarily back for like house fragrance, but it wasn't bad. I just picked up on that pink clay note a lot. I didn't get any coconut. I didn't really get much raspberry. You could tell there was a berry in there, but it wasn't like screaming raspberry. I mostly got the Tahitian vanilla and the pink clay is what I got with it. So that was February of 23. March of 23, our strawberry lemon cake. So fortunately enough, we did get this back last spring and summer. They did return it to catalog. They put it in the bakery category for us. Now, whether or not this one actually comes back again in March when the spring and summer catalog comes back, we have no idea. We won't know until February 1st what's going to be coming back for spring and summer. I'm hoping it does because it is a good spring summer bakery because it's lighter, it's airier, it's not as heavy or gourmand. The scent notes are fresh strawberries with lemon zest and vanilla buttercream. Now, the vanilla buttercream isn't very strong when compared to like vanilla bean buttercream, but you can definitely smell it. And I do like the strawberry note that's in strawberry lemon cake because it's not like an artificial strawberry. It's not like that strawberry note that you get with like strawberry sweetie or sugared strawberry or strawberry bliss from last year's Easter collection. So I didn't mind strawberry lemon cake. I didn't like it much when it was a scent of the month, but then I rewarmed it when it came back for spring and summer, and I did enjoy it. It wasn't a favorite of mine, but I definitely feel like this should come back because it is a lighter, fluffier, airier, you know, springtime bakery that we really don't get much of when we do carry over to spring and summer. So definitely would recommend that one. All right, for April of 2023, we had Chamomile Petals. This one I did not particularly care for. It was in the floral category. It was Chamomile Petals, Jasmine, and Apple. So it was pretty light in my experience. I really didn't get much throw or strength on the bar when I did have it and I did warm it. It was one of those lighter, like floral fruity scents. And for me, sometimes jasmine and apple, sometimes it doesn't blend right. It all depends on what it's blended with. Like, it's either A is for apple or it's ruby nectarine. I can't remember which one. But one of them has jasmine in it. I think it's A is for apple. And that one's all right. Like it's all right enough that I have it in my club, right? But Enchanted Mist by Scentsy, that one had like rose, jasmine, and apple, and that one turned like a solid funk that I could not even deal with. This kind of did the same thing. It wasn't as horrid as Enchanted Mist, but it still didn't settle right with my nose, but it was too light of a performer. And I don't think I ever really see anybody like hauling this in their clubs or talking about it. I've seen it numerous times in flash sales, and it was in clearance for like the longest time. I don't think we need it back, in my opinion, because I feel like Scentsy comes out with like a similar fragrance to this all the time. Like we always have like some type of like mandarin or like apple floral note. So I don't think we need it back. And I think a lot of people that liked chamomile, I think they chose that chamomile vanilla from the mental health awareness collection more than they chose this one. So I think we could pass on the chamomile petals, in my opinion. This one we cannot pass up on. Aloha Orchid was May of 23. I still have this one in my club, you guys, and it will not go. Like, it will not be going anywhere for a while. This one's fruity, and I definitely agree with that. It's like a tropical Hawaiian floral fruit. Like, it's like you've got a tropical, like, Hawaiian lei on, but then you're eating, like, this, like, tropical fruit salad. Oh, my gosh, it's so good. It had coconut creme, it had pineapple water, plumeria petals, and purple orchid. If it's anything plumeria, sign me up. I love plumeria in scent profiles, especially when they're mixed with fruit. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, so this one was extremely good. Still have it in my club. It's a really good performer. It's not like super strong, but definitely in like the heat of summer, like I love warming this because it's just, it's everything. So I definitely feel like this one needs to come back. I would honestly kick his hibiscus pineapple out of the catalog in favor of Aloha Orchid. And I know in region 3, they have Aloha Orchid. So I don't know why Australia gets to have it and we don't. So Scentsy, please make that change. June of 2023. Pacific Mist. I know a lot of people enjoyed this one. I particularly did not care for it. It was too late. I hardly got any performance out of the bars that I had. This one's in the fresh category. It is coastal sea salt, driftwood, and a touch of tropical nectar. Unfortunately, I did not get much performance off of this, and there is a plethora of other fresh, like sea salt beach scents that came out last year that I feel topped this, that we don't need Pacific Mist back in our lives. Like I feel like Ocean Air and Coconut Water, Blue Coconut Beach, Sea Breeze from the Puerto Rico collection, like those surpass this bar in my opinion in strength, performance, and scent appeal across the board. So I think we can skip this one. I see this one readily in flash sales and mystery bundles and things like that, so I don't think it sold a lot and they have inventory left of it. This one is another one that I consistently see in flash sales and stuff. Tiche and Twilight. This was July 2023. I have this warmer. Let's see, they also put this one in the fresh category. Now this was one, when I saw the scent description, I thought I was absolutely gonna love this one because it had all the notes that Amy loves. Amy did not care for the bar. It is Coastal Waters, Passion Flower, Pineapple, and White Woods. I love Passion Flower. I love pineapple. I love anything that's beachy, sea salt, air, and I don't mind White Woods. But again, this was a very light performer. I did not get much pineapple. There wasn't much fruit in this scent from my memory. You do get a lot of like the driftwood and the white woods and a tinge of the floral note, but a lot of the coastal waters. Like it was a very aquatic water accord. Like it had that quality in it. But to me, it really wasn't a great performer for me. I do know there are a few people that do like this scent, and like I said, I've seen it in recent mystery like curated bundles, so I don't think we need that one back. Another one that we don't need back because it was just an odd one was Pink Leather. I did have it in my club for a hot minute and then I took it out because after it cured a little bit, it really wasn't as good as it was fresh. This one, they put it in the fruity category. I would have put it in woods, but I can see why they put it in fruit. It's wild strawberry, toasted vanilla, and pink leather. Now, when I first warmed this, I really did like it because it gave me all of the best of worlds from strawberry rose, sheer leather, and toasted marshmallow. For some reason, I got all three of those vibes in this bar when I first warmed it. After like 6 months, when I warmed it again, I really wasn't getting that same experience, and it was just kind of like a meh bar. Like I could, leave it or take it. So that's why I took it out of my club. But I do know a lot of people that did enjoy this one, and I know people that have it in their clubs. So I think we should bring this one back. I think it would be pretty cool to see it come back, and I would love to see it back so we could get it in other products like a scent pod, or maybe even body care. So that is what I have to say about that one. Now this one needs to come back. Why it wasn't in our catalog now for fall is beyond me. Like, I feel like they did a disservice for bakery lovers when they didn't include this one. And this would be September 2023 Frosted Cinnamon Roll. This should have been in the catalog. This was a great bakery scent. I grew to like this one. This one is powdered cinnamon, sweet clove, and whipped vanilla sugar. So this one, it does do better as it ages. I did have one bar left of my kit that I let sit for a whole year, and I just recently warmed it this season, and I really enjoyed it a lot better than when I first warmed it last year. So I do feel like this one definitely needs to make a comeback, because lately all of these cinnamon roll scents that they keep trying to come out with, like, just suck. Like, that's it. They just suck. Capital S-U-C-K. Like, no. That Disney signature sweet cinnamon bun bash, I don't know what the heck they were doing. They should have just made this scent and just put it in there. But we definitely need to get Frosted Cinnamon Roll back. Pumpkin Cashmere. This was October of 2023. I liked Pumpkin Cashmere. I clubbed it. I have a plethora of it. I recently warmed it, and it now smells like squash, and I don't like it anymore. So I kicked it out of my club, and I'm slowly going through the stash that I have. I've been mixing it with different things, playing around with it. But this was, they put it in the spice category. It was pumpkin, cinnamon, and cashmere woods. To me, it was more of a body care pumpkin, like something you would find at Bath & Body Works, like in their cashmere pumpkin body lotions, body wash, that type of thing. I would not have dubbed this like a house fragrance. And like I said, the longer it sits, the more squashy that pumpkin note gets, and I don't like that. So I don't think we need pumpkin cashmere back. I know it was recently in one of those, it was in that like bundle that they were doing of the fall and Halloween warmers, and they actually had this one, and they had pumpkin cashmere in the bar bundle that it was in. So I feel like we're gonna be seeing pumpkin cashmere and a couple of different other flash sales and stuff, trying to get through the rest of their inventory, but I don't think we need it back. One that is coming back is Meant to Be Merry, which was November of 2023. This is coming back in the scent of the season, which is going to be launching to the public on November 1st. So you will be able to get your little hot hands on this scent again, which is great for us that did not club it. And then I would definitely highly recommend to club the fragrance, just in case they don't decide to put it in catalog next fall and winter. This is a bakery scent. It's crushed candy canes, sparkling sugar, and butter cookie. This one gets better as it ages. There is such a freaking following to this scent on YouTube and on the socials. I really didn't like it too much. I could understand the hype. I didn't get great performance out of it, but everybody else says that it's amazing. So it's making me want to revisit it once it comes back next month, and I will be grabbing a bar of it. But I feel like, yes, we wanted it in catalog, but at least we got it back for Scents of the Season. So this is one that we're going to get it back, so I don't think we need to like hype it up right now, but definitely grab yourself some if you missed out on it. And then the last one is December of 2023, Meet Me by the Mistletoe. Region 3 is getting this in their Scent of the Seasons. We're not. We're getting Meant to Be Merry instead. This one was in the fresh category. It was mistletoe, cherry, and refreshing forest. This one, I was kind of underwhelmed and unimpressed by it. It's more of a greenery scent than it is any type of tree or Christmas tree scent. It really isn't. It was very fresh. I would definitely say that yes, it should be in the fresh category versus woods. Most of the time, like the spruce and the evergreen and the pine, that's always put like in the woods category. Yeah, this is definitely a more fresh green scent. Doesn't scream Christmas, doesn't even scream the holidays in my opinion, and it was super light in performance. I didn't like it, so I don't think it's a big miss. I don't think a lot of us really missed this bar, but I wouldn't be plugging it if I saw it in Bring Back My Bar voting. So that's what I have to say about the 2023 scent of the month. So honestly, overall, if I had to pick 3 out of the 12 that they released that year in 2023 to come back for voting, so we can at least vote it back, I would have to say it would be these 3. It would definitely be my Aloha Orchid. It would also, I just dropped it, hold on. It would also have to be the Frosted Cinnamon Roll and the Strawberry Lemon Cake. I know we just had it back in catalog, but I really think we should have it back again, just in case they don't bring it back next spring and summer. So that would be my top 3 for 2023 on what needs to come back for voting for Bring Back My Bar. Aloha Orchid, Frosted Cinnamon Roll, and Strawberry Lemon Cake. Let me know in the comment section what you think out of the 2023 scent of the month should come back for voting for Bring Back My Bar. Love to continue the conversation. I hope you guys really enjoyed this series, and I'll be back next time to talk about 2022. See ya.